Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill with Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New Orleans Saints. Before I get right into that, I'm going to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at this game here, you have the Cincinnati Bengals that come in off of a nerve-wracking defeat against the Baltimore Ravens, in which they had a big opportunity to get a win, but they let it slip through the cracks. And you're looking at the Seahawks having fumbled the opportunity to beat the Saints. And it's tough. It's tough. Both these teams are on a different path right now, and you think the up, down season for the Bengals. This is a chance for the Bengals to get on track. When you look at this game, this is going to be huge for the Bengals because not only is this a homecoming for wide receiver Jamar Chase, I think that this is a chance for the Bengals offense to really get it together, grip it, and then this is where the boat's going. Grip the steering wheel of the ship, and then boom, you turn it. This is where we're going for the rest of the year. You got to think, if you're Joe Burrow, you need to march into that football team's office or that practice facility and say, hey, this is what we're going to be doing for the rest of the year. You have to go out there and be aggressive. You have to go out there and attack every single NFL team because this offense for the Bengals is much more talented than a lot of the offenses that they face each and every week. When you think of the way that they play football, they play down so many weeks to lesser opponents that it doesn't make sense. You guys are uber talented. The wide receivers, the running back Mixon, you got so much more talent than so many other teams. It makes no sense. The offensive line has to do their part to pull it together. On the Saints' part, the Saints have a hell of an offense. When you look at the wide receiver pieces that they have, when you look at the running back and they have, it's so much that goes into these offenses. These teams just have to dial it up, and they have to actually just be efficient. When you look at the tandems and you just look at the wide receiver tandems on both sides, you have incredible wide receivers everywhere. Running backs on both sides. Alvin Kamara, Ingram, you got Mixon, you got the mixes everywhere. Both these teams are playing under what they should be right now. This is going to be an exciting football game. As I said, Jamar Chase, this is homecoming. They played at LSU. And you're looking just exactly at what the outcome of this is going to be. It's going to be a lot of points in this game. I think both these teams can end up scoring more than 30 points in this football game. I think the defenses are going to have to play very aggressive to try to get somebody to slow the ball down. But you got to think, the key to this game is which defensive line is going to get to the quarterback quicker. That's what it boils down to. Can the Saints defensive line, which has a lot of different studs on it, and you look at Cam Jordan being one of them, they have to understand that, okay, cool, we're going to have to blitz, and we're going to have to put some guys in coverage, but see how many three-man blitzes can we get? I mean, three-man rushes can we get? How many four-man rushes can we get without sacrificing the back end? Because you got trios of wide receivers running around all over the place. So in this game here, I think it's going to be a lot of points. It's going to be a lot of yards as well. I think Joe Burrow could throw for about 400 yards in this game, and whoever the Saints quarterback could do the same thing. But I think that the Saints may use a little bit more of Taysom Hill on the ground and use him in different ways. But I think it's going to be a creative offensive football game. In the end, I think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to come out on top. I think that their weapons are a little bit better than the Saints when you look at the grand scheme of everything. And plus, they have an actual quarterback. So it's one of those things where, the offense could get hot on either way. And, with the running game of Alvin Kamara, Ingram, and Taysom Hill, they can go downhill very quickly and get chunk yards very quickly. So I feel like they're going to be creative on both sides in this game. Are you Bengals fans? I'm picking you to win. Are you Saints fans? Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And definitely check out Sports Trust Plus for all the breakdowns and all the updates.